Do you currently have a car payment? If you do, go ahead, hit that like button. But here's the crazy thing. More and more Americans, millions of Americans, are justifying $800 plus car payments. And you don't have to be one of those people.
I don't care that I have a $700 car note. I don't care because I'm in this car a lot, right? Think about it. We commute to work, to the gym, to the stores. We're in this car 1-2 hours every day. Best believe that I'm gonna drive something that I like and that I'm comfortable in. And I don't care about that Apple CarPlay, whatever everybody's obsessed with. What I care about is that my windows roll up and down, that I don't have any check engine lights, and that my brakes aren't screeching. Because having an unreliable car is inconvenient. Trust.
Yeah. So it's interesting because what's happening right now is more and more people are under the impression that they have to have something brand new. A 2025 or here pretty soon, 2026. You don't need something brand new. You need something that is reliable, that can get you from point A to point B. However, more and more people continue to opt for the luxurious items, the leather seats. They want the sunroof. Okay, they want the 22-inch rims. They want other things like that. But here's the interesting thing. More and more people are struggling financially as a whole. And a lot of it has to do with their car payment. It's not about their rent or their mortgage. It's their car payment. That's what's crippling most people. Look at this right here. This is from Kelley Blue Book. It says the Kelley Blue Book report, new vehicle costs rise in June, outpacing transaction prices as sales slow. Incentives tick up. Now, here's what's happening. Many car dealerships are trying to incentivize you to come in and buy a car. Sometimes they'll give you some great deals. Other times they're going to say, I'll throw in floor mats. Those are like $200 to $300. So you want me to sign up for a 60-month payment or a 72-month payment of potentially $500 to $1,000 plus, all to get $200 in floor mats? No, thank you. Oh, you're offering free oil changes? Well, that's just additional maintenance on top of the payment, on top of insurance, on top of fuel. Look at this right here. It says the new vehicle ATP, okay? This is the average transaction price. That's what ATP stands for. It says the new vehicle average transaction price in June was $48,900, higher by 0.4% from the downwardly revised May average transaction price of $48,717. Okay. Now, here's the reason this is a problem. We are seeing more and more people buying new vehicles at almost $50,000. Just to give you an idea and to use simple math, for every $10,000 you borrow, your payment's going to be about $200. Comes up to like $175 to $190 depending on the interest rate. So let's just say $200. Well, I want to play you a couple clips. Okay, look at this. This is what I think is it's interesting.
How much is your car payment?
Just $800.
How much is your car payment?
$1,800, just like my cousin.
$1,800, just like his cousin. So, like I said, for every $10,000, you're going to have about a $200 payment. Okay, so 1,800 divided by 2,000 or 200, that comes up to 900. That means he has an excessive payment, excessive car. Okay, but again, it doesn't stop there. Okay, look at this. I just want to give you an example here. Okay, this is a real life example looking at actual numbers. Look at this really quick.
I want to give you guys a realistic example of what payments look like on a $75,000 car. So in this case, we're going to use this M8 competition that I have in stock. This car is damn near exactly $75,000. Crazy thing is I have an S-Class that's right next to it. This car is probably in the same range too. You guys peep the 5.0 over there. Now keep in mind, when you borrow $50,000, that means your payment's going to be in the ballpark of $1,000. Now this car is $75,000. Let's see what the payment looks like. So we have everything plugged in, $75,000 car financing for 72 months, 6.5% rate paid off early if you want, no money out of pocket. Your total payment amounts to $1377 a month, and this is with no money down. And even at a 6.5% rate, if you were to keep this car for the entire loan, you'd be paying $17,000 in interest. If you were to put $20,000 down on this car, your payment would still be over $1,000 a month.
Yeah. So even if you buy a $75,000 car, you're looking at a payment of about $1,400 a month. That doesn't include maintenance. That doesn't include fuel. That does not include insurance. So you're looking at probably $2,000 a month. Easy. Look at this one. Okay, this is another BMW. I want to show you this.
So I pay monthly for my 2025 BMW M3
Brand
Comp.
new.
So this car, after taxes and fees and an additional $6,000 in warranties that I paid, came up to about $100,000. Now I have extremely good credit. I'm in the 800s, so I was able to get a really good deal on the interest rate. And after a really large down payment and setting myself up for the shortest yearly term so I can finish paying this car off as fast as possible, my car payment came down to $1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month. Let that sink in for a second. What could you do with $1,500? And this is the problem. More and more people are trying to justify their expense, justify the cost of a new vehicle, even if it's not brand new. They're trying to justify it as, well, my other car is having mechanical issues. Well, I can guarantee that there's a lot of mechanical issues that you can pay for, even over a course of a year, instead of opting for a $1,500 per month car payment. But the majority of Americans are paying $800. That's about average. $800 a month for a car payment. Then you factor in insurance. Let's just say $200 there. That takes you to $1,000. Then a little bit of maintenance. Let's say $100 a month. Okay, that takes you to $1,100. And then you got fuel. Let's say that's another $200. So an $800 car payment now turned into a $1,300 expense per month. Keep that in mind. That $1,300, could that help you pay off debt? Could that be turned into a mortgage? Could that help you pay off your mortgage faster? More and more people are justifying this expense because guess what? Bobby down the road got a new truck, so I want a new truck. Hey, Susie ended up getting a new SUV, so well, naturally I want a new SUV. Or little Timmy, he just rolled up in a brand new luxury car. He bought himself an exotic. Man, I want to get one of those. I want to pay $250,000 for a car. Yeah, that's what more and more people are doing. They are justifying their expenses based off of what they're seeing other people do. Now, here's the crazy thing. Many people have $10,000, $20,000 saved up from selling a vehicle. What if you just took that money and bought something outright? I know it's not brand new, but this could keep you out of making payments for the next 60 to 72 months. So, let me know your thoughts on this. And first, I want to ask you this question. How much is your car payment right now? How much is it? And what did you buy? I want to give you a story really quick because I was talking to a friend of mine. Or he's not a close friend, but friendly enough. He ended up buying a 2023, 2024, or 2022, something like that, Ford Explorer. His payment on that Ford Explorer is about $975. Let that sink in for a second. Okay? A Ford Explorer for almost $1,000 a month. In my opinion, that's absolutely insane.